let's review the symbols used in Excel. Plus sign is addition, minus sign, subtraction, asterisk multiplication, backslash division, and the caret for exponents. Now let's go over square roots. A square root is the same as a number to the power of its inverse. So, as you can see, n to the power of 1/2 is the same as the square root of n because 1/2 is the inverse of 2. Now let's find our formula. The formula we're going to use is the radius of a circle. Let's use our HPU logo as our circle. So our formula is r equals the square root of a over pi, and a is roughly 5 centimeters. So our formula becomes r equals the square root of 5 over pi. But in Excel, everything has to be written in one line, meaning that r equals the square root of 5 over pi has to look like this. So you might be wondering how exactly this is done. Well, it's actually really easy. We have our equation and we're going to take the inside, which is 5 over pi, and rewrite it as 5/pi. So it's going to look something like this. Now let's do the square root. So remember that the square root of a number is equivalent to that number times 1/2. So our square root becomes exponent 1/2, which needs to be written into one line, so it should look like that. So our original equation, r equals the square root of 5 over pi, becomes r equals 5 over pi to the power of 1/2. Now we need to input our data into Excel. So a equals 5 and pi equals 3.14, rounded down. Now we can do our cell references. A cell reference is just stating which cell the data is in. So according to Excel, A is in B1 and pi is in B2. The next step is to rewrite the equation using the cell references. All you have to do is replace the number with the cell reference. So we're going to replace 5 with B1 and 3.14 with B2. We need to rewrite it to look like B1 over B2 to the power of 1/2. Now we're ready to put it into Excel. So now just type the equation with an equal sign in front. If you don't want to type B1 or B2, you can click on it to reference those cells. Press enter and you have your results. Now let's see what would happen if we doubled the data. 5 becomes 10, pi stays the same. Instead of retyping the equation, you can use the fill handle to click and drag it over. Now let's use a bigger number, 50. Okay, pi stays the same. Drag it with the fill handle and see the results. Now notice how it changes it automatically to reference the cells that you want to use. It used D1 and D2 in the equation as it did with C. That's all, thanks for watching.